Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Dandadan on episode 3. This episode right here was pretty simple and nothing much I can really give out, so don't be surprised even though I say that in so many of my videos. So if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We have to it that we get to see Momo's grandmother, and we get to see her in action, and unfortunately, I guess she was humiliated on TV because the way how her powers work is not really, real, I guess. Depending on how things go and how humans are, you'll understand that people tend to lie, or should I say, make a joke out of it in front of public TV. And we get to see Momo's grandmother in action when that terrible granny curse took over, let's see here, Okarun's body, and she easily actually subdues it. Although she did have some trouble, she actually puts Okarun in a temple that he's not allowed to leave. Otherwise, Turtle Granny would just go crazy and take over him. We get to see Momo and her grandmother end up arguing and having a little bickering, verbal argument. And we get to see that Momo apologizes and asks her for help. Eventually, after the situation was explained to her with Momo and Okurun talking to Momo's grandmother about the event and situation that Okurun is in, she decides to try to help him out by training them and at the same time making sure they could handle what they could handle, because Okurun's body, or physical strength is like filthy suckish. He could only transform 2 times before he collapses or is on the ground dead. And we have to at Momo, her psychic powers just only awaken and she needs to work on it more. Eventually, we have to it then that they get into a very bad predicament or another event that they have to go to, and that is the grandma Turbo, after not being kept an eye on for a little bit when going to the restroom, tells Momo and Okurun to go to this location, or so help me, I'm going to kill this brat. I'll give you any time, come to the tunnel. And we get to see that they have no choice but to get to over there. Eventually, Momo and Okurun gets ready to go, but not before Momo's grandmother said, "Hey, I want you to come back safely, okay? Please do so." Showing that even though Momo's grandmother is a little stoic and not caring, she does have a lot of love for her grandchild, which is very good. And for a grandma, she looks very young, man. Who the heck can agree with me on that? And she could still kick butt. Any woman who's strong like that is freaking awesome, dude. That aside, we get to see that Okurun and Momo get ready to beat down that freaking crazy grandma. And then there's a post-credit scene where Momo ends up changing for a little bit, and she says, "I can't wear this freaking priestess stuff on me, so whatever the situation is, I like to wear the clothes. I like to wear it to get hyped up, Don't you think that's pretty cool?" And he goes like, "Why are you even smiling? Isn't this kind of fun?" "Not at all. I'm about to puke," which apparently I don't blame him for, so looks like to me things are about to get very hectic. Saw the preview of next episode. Next episode is going to be very crazy, so kicking Turbo Granny's butt. So don't know how they're going to do it, but it'll be interesting how to see how it goes. So pretty much in this episode, the biggest highlight, if I had to talk about it, is Momo's grandmother. She pretty much is super boss, in my opinion. She doesn't look very old to me. Either she does makeup, or she's just very strong because the fictional writing just puts it that way. Even though she is stoic and uncaring for a little bit, she does care. She does do her best to help other people out. Now, there was some information involving her powers. I'm sorry to cut that out, maybe because it's not that important, or I guess it is important, or that doesn't really come to mind. Just want to get this over with. But Momo's grandmother's powers work in a specific area, and that they cannot be out of that area. If they are, she's powerless, and I guess she gets her butt kicked, or she can't be as super boss or strong as she is, as shown in this episode. So whatever Turbo Grandma is right now, it's out of her area of power or advantage, I guess. So sucks for them, but you can't depend on someone forever. So we'll have to see how that turns out for all of our buddies. So that's about it, people. I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.